Hi, I'm Sierra, and this is Trey, and this is Shelby, and we're the Grandkids. Okay. Well, our grandma was a really amazing woman, and because she played such a huge part in all of our lives, there's a lot that we could talk about, but we decided today to pick some of our favorite memories to tell you guys about because we think that that's a really good way to show who she was, and especially who she was to us. So I'll start, here we go, by telling you guys about one day in July. I was going into my senior year of high school, and I had just gotten into a lot of trouble with my parents for underage drinking. Don't do it, you'll regret it. Anyways, so I was in hot water with my parents, and I was grounded for the entire month of July, summer, going into my senior year, yeah. But so what happened was that I decided to spend some of my days helping Grandma with Doug and Mike's business. So I remember I was driving to Grandma's house, and I was so nervous to face her because I hadn't talked to her or seen her since I got in trouble, and I knew that she knew that I was in trouble. And I was so scared because I was like, she's gonna yell at me, or she's gonna be so disappointed in me. But when I first walked in the door, the first thing she said to me was, "Hey Sierra, want a ginger ale?" And I was like, yeah, sounds good to me. But that entire day, she never even brought up that I was in trouble. She was just sweet as a peach per usual. But I remember we were standing, and I was making the boxes, and she was putting the stickers on them. And we were just talking about life, and she was saying, I can't believe that some people are so mean to other people. Like I can't believe that anyone could ever be mean to anyone else. And I remember just thinking in that moment, remembering how nice she'd been to me that day and my entire life. And then I was thinking about all that she had done for me, from making our Halloween costumes and our Christmas outfits, to taking us thrift shopping, and camping and hiking, so much, and coming to every single important event in our lives. And I was just thinking, wow. This is it. I will never meet a kinder person in my entire life than my grandma. And there were so many times after that moment when it really hit me that that thought kept coming back to me, like when she would send me like dried seaweed and Cholula sauce to my dorm room because I didn't have any food and I was practically starving in college. And when she would call me to check up on me, and when she would go out of her way to meet me and my mom and Grandpa at Olive Garden, when I would come home for short visits. And after every single one of those times, I just thought, wow, this is the nicest lady I will ever know. I'm just so lucky to have her, to have had her to look up to in my life.
Hi. My name is Trey Brown. I'm the grandson of Judy, so yeah. So just to give you a little bit of a basic information on my grandma is that we grew up 8-minute drive from her house. So when I went to a friendly middle school, and I just hated middle school, so I never wanted to be in class. So I'd always text her to come pick me up from school. Every single time she'd respond 10 seconds and she'd be there in 10 minutes, which was great because I didn't have to go to school. But the best part though is she'd take me to lunch every single time. She'd rarely tell my mom, and then we just hang out all day, and then she'd take me home. And then another huge memory that I have is growing up, I was super sick, always just incredibly sick. So whenever I got really sick, I'd go to my grandma's house for Uncle Doug and Grandma to take care of me. And she'd make a cot right next to her bed, so every single time I'd go to sleep, I might wake up 10 times throughout the night, but she'd always be there. And then through the morning, she'd always make the Judy Harrah green beans. God's greatest gift. Never not wanted to eat those things. But just after she made those, we'd play poker and just have just the greatest talks, and she was just a person that I strive to be. And like Sierra said, I never met a kinder, more humble person and passionate about our lives, and it didn't matter whoever you were. She really affected everybody in the best possible way.
So, as we all know, Trey's a favorite. Just kidding, but am I? I'm a junior this year, and last year in October, I was at school with my friends, and we were going canoeing, and I found a dog. And knowing my family, you find an animal, you bring it home. And so I brought this dog home, and my grandma knew that she wouldn't maybe ever get to meet my dog, but she asked me how much I had spent on the dog. I lied, I spent a lot more than I told her. And then she sent me money, plus more money, because she wanted to be part of my dog's life, even though she would never get to see her. So that just kind of shows kind of the person she is. But in July of last year, when she started kind of getting really sick, I wrote her a letter just to kind of tell her how much she meant to me, because I wanted to make sure she knew that. And so I was just going to read part of the letter I had written. Dear Grandma, I just wanted to let you know how much you mean to me, because I've never actually done that. You mean so much to me, and I treasure our relationship. Thank you for always being there for me, whether dance, gymnastics, track, you were always there. Thank you for teaching me to be tough but gentle, for allowing me to believe anything is possible, for teaching me to appreciate old dirt roads and ugly rocks with beautiful insides, for showing me the beauty in God's creation and never allowing me to believe that I wasn't enough. Thank you for helping my dreams become realities. I would not be where I am today without your love, support, and faith in me. I am who I am because of you. You have taught me to have values and beliefs, to stand strong in them, to never compromise who I am. You have taught me to not have a good day, but to make it a great day. You have taught me that kind words and actions and patience will take you farther in life. You have taught me that love trumps all. You have believed in me when no one else did. You pushed me to be better. I believe I can be better because of you. Whenever I'm having a rough day and I want to give up, I think of you. I think of all the times you took me to acupuncture, came over to help with exercises, or picked me up from practice. I think of you saying, someday, when you're on the podium, you better say you wouldn't have done it without your grandma. It's true. Thank you for listening to me when I thought no one cared. Thank you for showing me through your actions that I can make a difference, that the smallest thing may not change the world, but it will change the world for that person. That thrift stores and Dollar Tree are the best places to shop. That despite a cruel few people, the world is really a great place. That God's love is all around. You have instilled in me so much. You have instilled so much in me. I would not be who I am today without you. That beauty comes out of pain, that love has no boundaries. Thank you for allowing me to feel your love, to feel wanted, to feel needed. Thank you for spoiling me, for never allowing me to feel unloved or undervalued, for never saying no and always being up for an adventure. I love you with all my heart, Grandma. And then, so these are just, as you can tell, she means a lot to all of us, and she was always very opinionated. And so through her, she has instilled a lot of values through us. That is always okay to get a little muddy, and the more mud, the better. That no matter what, we need to have a faith in God, and that we need to pray because he truly does bless us and believe in us. And then there was one more thing that my mom and Doug and my grandpa and I found this morning as we were gathering things to bring over to the church. A piece of paper fell out of a book. It was written in my grandmother's handwriting, and it was a poem in which I'm going to read now. We have no clue how she got the paper, how she got the pen, because she was just that sick, or how she even wrote the poem and hid it without anyone knowing, and we just found it fitting that it was found this morning. Okay, so here I go. I'm free. Don't grieve for me, for now I'm free. I'm following the path God laid for me. I took his hand when I heard him call. I turned my back and left it all. I could not stay another day, to laugh, to love, to work, or play. Tasks left undone must stay that way. I found that place at the close of day. If my parting has left a void, then fill it with remembered joy. A friendship shared, a laugh, a kiss. Ah, yes, these things too I will miss. Be not burdened with time of sorrow. I wish you the sunshine of tomorrow. My life's been full, I savored much. Good friends, good times, a loved one's touch. Perhaps my time seemed all too brief. Don't lengthen it now with undue grief. Lift your head and share with me God wanted me now. He set me free.
Wow.
Yeah. So as we leave here today, we just want to remind everyone that she wouldn't really want us to be sad. She would want us to go on with smiles on our faces, with love for everyone. So yeah, and that we're thankful she had the influence on our lives that she did. Thank you.
God.